April 2nd, 1995. At this specific date, a masterpiece of game design was released. A game so ingenious it boggled the minds of the people who played it. The game was such an artistic achievement, it made people question whether or not human thought had reached peak excellence. It made the great artistic minds of our time bow down in fear. And that game was Hong Kong 97. Hong Kong 97 was an unlicensed Super Nintendo game created by Sunsoft, which was just one guy, by the way. The game is just a regular shoot-'em-up that just repeats after you defeat the final boss. I mean, I'm pretty sure you've seen other people cover it before, the angry video game nerd. But in this video, we're not gonna be talking about that. Rather, we're gonna talk about a spoof of it created around the 2000s. And that game is Taiwan 2001. The political status of the island of Taiwan, Chinese Taipei, is a controversial one. It's hard to explain this without angering at least few people, so let me explain. So basically, China sees Taiwan as a province, Taiwan sees itself as a country. So, what does this have to do with the video again? Well, actually, this game has a lot to do with this political stuff. For example, the game frequently uses Taiwanese politicians in its images, and the overall has a bit of a political tone to it. So anyways, here's the story. The game takes place in 2001 in Taiwan, in which citizens of mainland China are invading, bringing crime and chaos. Wang Xiaoming is sent by the Taiwanese government to reform the mainlanders. Wang Xiaoen is related to Wang Xiaomin, though their exact relationship is unknown, and it is assumed that she was working with and helping Wang Xiaoen in his sites prior to the events of the game, but was apparently kidnapped by the Chinese Communist Party of mainland China, who turned her into an ultimate humanoid weapon and cloned to be used against Taiwan. Now it's up to Wang Xiaoming, along with the rest of the Taiwanese force, to defeat Wang Xiaoen. Wang Xiaoming is the boy featured on the title screen, and Wang Xiaoen is the head of a girl on the title screen. The second screen features Chen Xiaoban, who was the president of Taiwan from 2000 to 2008. Since the game takes place in 2001, I think he was present at the time, so I guess it was correct. So that's about it. That's all I have to say for the general gist of the game. Also, the creator of this game is called Kusosa, which is Japanese for crap, so I know this is a mock-up company since I couldn't find anything about them, so well, I don't know how to segue into the gameplay section, but here's what we have. The screenshots of the gameplay is strange to say the least, with what looks to be a random Chinese text rolling down the screen, almost like an enemy attack. It seems you are the poor green screen image of Wang Xiaoming, and there are some extremely pixelated enemies that look really bizarre. There also appears to be like random numbers throughout the screen. I can't really find what they mean. I would have assumed they were like high score things, but it's hard to tell. The other screenshot features a similar screen with actually has similar enemy placement too. How is that possible? Like, the text is in the same place, the guy is in the same place? It's pretty strange. The third screenshot is actually the game over screen, which is just weird CPR dummy. It's not that scary. Of course, it's a parody of the Hong Kong 97 Game Over screen. I'm not sure if I can show that. So the fourth screenshot and the last one is gameplay featuring the boss battle between Wang Xiaomin and Wang Xiaoen. She's only had. So before I clear this up, the illustrations used in this game are from Taiwanese textbooks. I don't know which ones they are, but I did find an image of one that looked vaguely familiar to the art style of the game. So, yeah. Moving on. And now we are going to be talking about its distribution and its availability. So this game was a downloadable game, unlike Hong Kong 97, which was a cartridge. So this website has a lot of stuff with it, including comedic icons based on the characters. Jesus Christ. Which is very bizarre. Yes. The website page that had the download link is archived, but the download itself, it ain't archived. It's gone. The download link is broken now, which makes me pretty sad. But I still have my hopes up because the game was actually pretty recently became lost, so I think it's very likely that a lot of people had downloaded the game. So someone has the link to the download. They have the files, they have the program file themselves, they could share it, but I guess they didn't. I also tried looking for this game on YouTube, since it only recently became lost, but I couldn't find anything really. Oof. I hope this game gets found soon, it seems really interesting. Anyways, I hope you had a good watch, and thank you for watching.